Hey guys, I am too excited to withhold this information much longer. We are going to have a national trail next year. It's going to be at minimum a six-stop trail. Stay tuned until closer to the end of the video to see why I'm so excited about this trail next year because there's an awesome guarantee at every single one of these events. I'm going to run over where all the events are that are going to be next year. I'm going to run over my vision of these events. And yeah, stay till the end to hear the big announcement. So you see, it says Ohio Kayak Catfishing Trail. We did an Ohio Trail this year. March next year is going to be in Chattanooga above Chickamauga Dam, and the bordering line above is yet to be determined, but we'll figure that out. That's going to be easy. We're more than likely launching out of Skull Island, but that area is confirmed. That is for sure going to be our event in Tennessee. I already talked to TWRA about permits and stuff, so that event's locked in stone. April, it's going to be Chickamauga Dam down to the Alabama border. That's going to be where you can fish that one. In between, we have a launch location that has a restaurant, etc., sells awesome food. That's going to be trail stop number two. Trail stop number three is going to be in Hoover in May, guaranteed. I'm waiting on their schedule to release for 2023. We are going to launch alongside Hoover Cats Trail like we did this past year. Um, so I'm just waiting for their date. That one's a guarantee in stone, just waiting for the date. Sandusky, June 17th. That's in stone. I already talked to the boat ramp and the the dealership there. We already got permission to launch there. June 17th, that one's locked in stone, dates, times, everything. July, we're taking a month off. August, I this will be in the Carolinas. Where and when to be determined, but the August event will be in the Carolinas, guaranteed somewhere. I'm currently sending messages to Timmy King, Jesse O'Neill, LG Bass, One Time Fishing Club. There's a gentleman who runs a boat trail there. I'm trying to talk to him. Here's my vision for that event. I want it to be on Kurgasson. I want to launch alongside one of their already established boating events. We help promote their scene. We pay half of whatever their permits are and all that fun stuff. We come back when they come back. We kind of do awards together there. And then after that, we go back to LG Bass's dock and we do an in person live dock talk at his place. That's my vision for that. I'm still talking to everybody. I literally sent them all messages this morning, but that's my vision for that. However, August, you can guarantee August will be in the Carolinas somewhere. And I would also, I sent Jesse a message. I would like that to be part of his trail series next year too. The more the merrier. The more people we can get involved in all this stuff, the merrier. And then September, in years past, I have gotten permission to run a kayak event or to run a kayak division out of the Rising Sun boat tournament. The Rising Sun boat tournament's the oldest in the country and one of the biggest in the country. They have a stage, they have everything's already there and ready for us just to show up, fish. It's Rising Sun, Indiana, so it'll be on the Ohio River. You show up, you fish, everything's already established. There's 175 to 200 boats already there. We show up. That would be our final event of the season. That would be our national championship, and we would pay the point race out, etc. right there. So some people might say like, oh, cool, like you're going to Tennessee twice, you're going to Ohio twice, you're going to the Carolinas once, and then you're going to Indiana once. Big deal. This is what makes it a big deal next year. We have $1,000 guaranteed to first place every single one of these events, and we have $1,000 towards the point race already. We have $7,000 invested into this scene as of September 23rd, 2022 at 10:40 in the morning. We have a guaranteed $7,000 invested into this scene. Now, if our entries start rising to an incredible level, we will make the first place prize pot slightly higher than 1,000, just depending. Like, I have not done the logistics on the prize pool, etc. I will do all that in our off season. I will have everything cemented before 2023, guaranteed. This is a soft launch of all this information, but I wanted to get out there. We have $7,000 guaranteed next year, and the way some of these sponsors, I'm not going to announce them yet, but the way some of these sponsors are going to make their money is they're going to come to these events, they're going to pop up their tents. So you guys who come to these events, help them make their investment back by purchasing their gear. Some of these companies are going to give us a coupon code that we can promote year round. That way they can see their return on investment in our scene. The companies I'm talking to understand we're a niche market and we don't have a lot of members and growth quite yet in the competition eyes. Well, here's the thing. Companies don't really care about how many people are there. Companies care about making money. So we're going to push these companies through our scene. And also these companies, they're willing to give cash. I am no longer interested in companies coming in and offering gear for giveaways and stuff. That doesn't move the needle. No one cares about free gear. Because at the end of the day, we all have the stuff that we already love. And I'll be honest, I haven't used anything I've won ever that I've ever won from any event. Ever. It's either rotting downstairs or I gave it away. If you know anyone else who wants to become a title sponsor of one of these events or become a big fish sponsor of one of these events, send them my way. I do feel like having $1,000 guaranteed to the winner at every single one of these events and $1,000 in the point race. I do believe that's going to move the needle on the numbers. In Tennessee, I can almost guarantee Kayak Catfish will be at the two Tennessee events. His notoriety is probably going to move the numbers. Like in Ohio, we already have one of the best as far as competition seems. We already have one of the best numbers in Ohio, like at Sandusky. So I feel like this is a step in the right direction. This is going to be a 2 to 3 year experiment. And for the next 2 to 3 years, our national trail, the goal is to have $1,000 guaranteed at all these events for a minimum for first place, regardless how many people show up. And if we don't start growing after 2 to 3 years, well, then we'll shut it down. But this is our attempt at starting to put serious money into these events and to seriously try and grow the scene. I don't think there's not enough interest in month long events because there's too much disparity in water. Month long events typically turn out being a showcase of your water quality. It's not a showcase of skill. These in person events, this is a showcase of skill. Also, with $1,000 guaranteed, you're not going down for gas money. Like with $1,000 guaranteed, you're actually going to win money for sure. And who knows if we start getting these entries like way high, we will start building in first place being more than just $1,000 because the the goal is to have the entries pay out second place and below and have a lot more payouts so people can at least break even. But if we start getting like way high, we will start ticking that first place up even more than $1,000. So the guys who have invested in this, thank you so much. If there's any other sponsors or anything interested in this, like I have a feeling like other companies are going to see that we're giving real money away and they might want to jump in. Hit me up. And again, no offense, we are not interested in your gear. It's just cold hard cash. But with that said, the trade off is come to our events, sell stuff, give me a coupon code. We advertise a coupon code the entire year. That way you can see your return on investment after the year. The way I spoke to these companies was my goal is to make your investment back over the year, not just that 1 day event. The goal is to push you for the entire year. So the sponsors who are already in, thank you so much. And the guys who plan on continuing to support us for years to come, thank you guys. None of this is possible without you guys. And hey, this is my last hurrah. If we can't get the numbers to grow, giving $1,000 guaranteed the first place for the next 2 to 3 years of national trail events, then I'm gonna fold the scene. But until then, I wanted to get this soft launch out there. I couldn't be more excited. And yeah, uh, big things to come, but at least it's a guarantee. This isn't like big things in 2023. It's a guarantee. This is the bar. The bar is now $1,000 a winner at these national trail events. So I'm pumped. I'll talk to you guys later. Best luck, everyone, the rest of this season. I'm so excited for next year.